Good evening, guys. Good evening. Yeah, you read the title correctly. Steve Nash needs to be fired. This is by far the dumbest coach I've probably ever watched on TV. Literally, the dumbest. The man, the whole fourth quarter, it's like 5 minutes left in the fourth. He has not put in a big guy at all. It's just been strictly Durant, Johnson, Kyrie, Patty Mills, and I forgot the other dude, and Cam Thomas to deal with Atlanta size. Like, what sense that make? And Drummond's not even in foul trouble. And they still down by 9 points right now. Katie got 46 points. They still down by 9. Like, what logical coaching is that? What are you doing? Granted, they don't have Steph Curry. They don't have Bruce Brown. They also don't have a few other pieces, but still, Gordon Dragic, they don't have him either. But you should be able to realize what a team is doing to you and counter that. You can play a zone defense to counter the three-point attack. But no, he wants to play man-to-man and wear out his best players. When zone, all you got to do is your irresponsibility. The rest of it, the big man has the paint, and you have the three-point line. That's what the zone is created for, to stop the three-point attack. But instead, they just give up threes left and right, and Atlanta's making them pay. It's currently now, what, 107 to 98, and it's, 5:47 is ticking on the clock. And he finally put a Nick Claxton in the game, but it's like, bruh, what you're doing is you're wearing down your two best players for no reason, when you don't even have to. In the corner. Once again, he got 49 now. 49 on 25 attempts. That is magnificent. He about to put a 50 piece on them today. Me, to me, y'all can get the ball, bro. A foul on what? If it stands, the question is, did it happen before? And remember, when they blow the whistle, that has nothing to do with it. They're going to look and see for the contact. Yeah, they need to fire Steve Nash dead ass. He is the worst coach. He has no play calling, no plays drawn up, no nothing. He just talking. Well, guys, you gotta get on the boards a little bit harder, and you know your guys' job. What are you talking to, a bunch of damn Boy Scouts? These are grown ass professional players. They need y'all to play to show them what they're doing. Yeah, I thought it was a little late. When is the initial contact? Yeah, that's the thing. That's what's frustrating. It's like you have no play calling. Now you're one of your best players about to fall out this game. They don't play defense. The Nets don't play defense. So your best bet is to outscore the opponent. If you can't outscore them, you're probably gonna lose the game. But then again, there are pieces around them: Steph Curry, Bruce Brown, Gordon Dragic. Shot clock violation. Okay, here we go. Kyrie still in the court. But your best players have been worn down night in and night out because you refuse to make adjustments. You refuse to do smart stuff. Why not use Andre Drummond and Nick Claxton? They got 6 fouls to spare. Just saying, they can still contribute heavily in the rebound department and on the defensive end to allow your stars to do what they do. They ain't got to sit there and put their body on the line continuously if the big guys are doing their job. That's all I'm saying. You better make that, Patty. Frustration just boiling over. And I ain't even trying to show it either. It's just crazy. Like, they can't buy a bucket. The only person that's buying a bucket right now is Kevin Durant. And he's getting worn out. The man got 49 on 20 some shots, and they still trying to get in the ball right now. I know he tired. I know he tired. I know KD's tired. I know he is. Because every time he turn around, he demanding a double team, and his other teammates are knocking down shots consistently to make Atlanta back off of him. So what else do you want him to do? People talk about LeBron, but LeBron plays his own damn system. Kevin Durant can play any system you put him into. ISO, triangle, whatever you name it, he can do it. He proved that big time at Golden State. At Golden State, they ran a replica of the triangle offense, and Kevin Durant excelled at that. The first year he struggled because he didn't believe that they would actually pass the ball back to him. But once he realized they would, he was averaging 25 easily a night because the ball would go around in a circle, and it would come back to him when he was open. And guess what he'd do? Bam, 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 knock down shots. He wasn't asked to do a whole lot, like as Shannon Sharp would say. You know, we asking LeBron to do this and do that. Okay, that's because he wants to run his own system. He doesn't like to be coached. But this ain't about LeBron. This is about the coaches at Brooklyn Nets. They need to move on from him. If I'm that owner, that general manager, I'm moving on from you, Steve Nash. I don't need you anymore. You about to have nine free agents in this year or something like that. It's either 4 or 5 or maybe even 9. I don't know. But you about to have a lot of free agents. You need to be thinking about a coach that's gonna lead you somewhere. Now they're gonna have Kyrie and KD every single season killing themselves to be bare minimum at best. And when KD went down, you saw how far Brooklyn fell. So they don't need that. 90% for the year. To me, they should went on and got Mark Jackson. Quit. They should got Mark Jackson because at least at that point he would have drew up plays. He would have encouraged them. He would have built the confidence of the players around them, and they would have been good. 51, 51 points tonight. Kevin Durant got 51 points. They're down by 4. Who else you know could drop 51 in a game like this? And don't give me that LeBron James shit because LeBron can't shoot nowhere near KD. Puts it up. Missed it. Go get the ball, damn. 318. You better make these free throws, James Johnson. 107 to 103 with 3:14 left. James Johnson now goes to the free throw line. Hopefully he can cash in these two to make it 105 to 107. They play defense. Get out of there! And they make it a 2-point game and keep putting that vice grip pressure on them. Because Brooklyn needs this game. They got to win this game. Come on, James Johnson. Come on now. It's a free throw. There you go. 104, 107. It's a lot of celebrities at that game tonight, too. There's a lot of celebrities in that crowd. Yeah, they are. I feel bad for Kevin Durant, though. That man tired of hell right now. He done played. Uh, he out there, man, but Kevin Durant done put up 51 points tonight by himself. Kyrie better put up 27. Jace, leave it alone. Don't make me come and whoop you, because I will. Yeah, you too. I will whoop him. I don't care. But no, man, I'm telling you, Steve Nash needs to be fired because he has no defensive strategy as a coach. He has no offensive strategy outside of KD and Kevin Durant. If those two ain't flourishing, they played a game last. I think it was the night before last. The entire team around KD and Kyrie was scoring. KD and Kyrie in the second half got force fed over and over and over, and gave the Bucks the game. When you could have went to your other role players to win that game, they were remarkable. Steph Curry on the Andre Drummond to everybody else, and you gave the game away by force feeding to your two superstars. All you had to do was ride your role players that game. That was a perfect game. They had scored 50 some points at that point at the half. And what did you do? You put the ball back in Kyrie and Kevin Durant's hand, who were basically ice cold. You didn't have to do that. You got as a coach, you got to think if they're not on point and my other guys are. Hey, keep moving the ball around, man. Let's get these easy buckets. Why am I force feeding y'all too when I can get these easy buckets and get this win? No, I got to force feed my superstars. I got to let them jack up 30 shots to get 30 points, and then we lose the game, which is what they did. That's logically that don't make no sense. You're not getting anywhere doing that. Look at that. See, if Atlanta wins, they jump up. If Brooklyn lose, they jump down. So Brooklyn, if they win, they stay right there. Atlanta stays at 8, and Charlotte stays at ninth or 10th. But if Brooklyn lose, they drop down to ninth. Atlanta goes up to 8th. They all fighting to get into what Toronto is, but unfortunately, they only got a few more games left. They won't get there. So if it looks like this might be the play-in tournament matchup, Atlanta and Brooklyn. But if Brooklyn don't get their act together, they're gonna be getting sent home by Atlanta. It's only one game. One game, you lose the game, you go home. I'm just telling you how I feel, guys. Like I said, I think he needs to be fired. But I'm gonna sign off here, man. I had enough of this rant. Peace.